One of the best things about this job is meeting so many incredible people and sharing their stories. I want you to meet two best friends from Brooklyn who are saving animals here and across the world. First, though, we want to warn you that some of the images of the animals you're about to see are difficult to watch.
We actually get them to walk a minimum of 4 times a day.
It's definitely loud. At AMA Animal Rescue, which stands for Angels for Mistreated Animals. Anna Khazanova and Mariya Vlasova are the top angels who started this no-kill shelter in 2014. They focus on saving the most severely injured animals.
This rescue story is yet another crushing reality of severe neglect.
Saving a life and giving an animal a home is, you can't, there's nothing better for us. People like us, there's nothing better than that. But these animals are just as healthy, just as good boys and girls as any, bought.
And I think it's very rewarding to see them when they come to us. They've been abused, they've been neglected. They're so terrified most of the times. They don't know how to walk sometimes. They've never been on the grass, and to see the progress from the day we take them in, the fear in their eyes, and then with time, how we work on them, rehabilitate them.
So far, they've saved more than 450 animals. And since they work with only the most dire cases, the vet bills are astronomical.
We take kittens that have been hit by a car, that's been thrown out of window, that's been dogs that have been starved. Recently, we had a dog that was attacked by 2 other dogs. The dog was at its deathbed, and we took him in, we rushed him to the emergency. The dog spent months at the emergency hospital. Bills were over $30,000.
Say hi! They raise the money through generous supporters called AMA Angels.
I promise I'll be the best pet in the whole world.
And get the word out on social media, posting at least twice a day on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. The rescue has a slew of dedicated volunteers, and each animal gets a GoFundMe page.
We write their story, where they were rescued, what's going on, what are the doctors saying, what are the assessments, and what we need to raise. And for the most part, we almost always raise around what we need.
Now they're trying to help animals nearly 5,000 miles away in Ukraine. Anna immigrated from Ukraine to the U.S. at 9 years old.
A lot of animals, house pets, were left behind in times of war. I wouldn't know, thank God, but people were thinking about their kids and their families first.
Mariya immigrated from Russia at 18 years old.
From the day one, I supported Ukraine, I supported Anna and her family and everybody who's struggling, I think. And a lot of Russian people actually do that too. We understand what's happening. We want to be on the right side of history, and we want to do what we can.
And what these best friends are doing is partnering with animal rights organizations in Ukraine, raising money and supplies for the pets left behind.
When the bombs go off in Ukraine, the animals get so startled. A lot of them get really bad anxiety, and they start circling within their cages, and they're so scared. It depends on the shelter, but they're all going through such a hardship, and we just could not do something about it as an animal rescue and as individuals.
Joining me now, Anna Khazanova and Mariya Vlasova. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thank you. So great to be here.
Oh, well,
Thank you for having us.
I see you have brought along Bailey, who does need a forever home, and we're going to get to him in just a moment. But I want to ask about how you're helping animal shelters in Ukraine. How can people help? What is it they need?
So as we mentioned in our interview, we raised $17,000 and allocated it to nonprofit animal rescues in Ukraine. So we did that little part, but now we're in a stage where we're collecting dry food for dogs and cats, because we have found a very successful and quick way to ship it to Ukraine and make sure the animals there are being fed as well.
Oh, that's so great. Let's talk about Bailey there, who comes from your shelter in Brooklyn, needs a forever home. You actually sent us a picture of how he came to you. Tell us about him and what kind of home he needs.
He just needs a loving home, and he's going to be cared for the rest of his life, because the first year, he's just 1 year old. The first year of his life clearly was full of suffering. The day we rescued him, he literally walked into the shop and collapsed. So I don't know what happened, but it seems like he escaped whatever he was before, and he just found the only safe haven he could and just gave up. And now he just needs somebody to love him, to show him that people are actually good, and he can have a, loving caring home.
What kind of home are you looking for him? I mean, is he good with other dogs, kids, that sort of thing?
Yes, he's perfect with everybody. He doesn't really care about dogs. He ignores cats. He loves people. All he wants is to be petted, give kisses, and play around. So he's just a perfect dog.
Any sort of... Oh, go ahead.
I think it seems like he's never had love in his life, and he's been neglected for a very, very long time. So I think the perfect home is people that will love him, care for him, and, you know, put him first. So that's really what we're looking for.
And, you know, we're showing pictures right now of Bailey as he came into you. You can't even see his face. He's so matted and covered up, and he looks so wonderful now. If anyone is interested in Bailey, they can contact you at AMA Animal Rescue. You have a big gala tomorrow night that raises money for the animals. Tell me about it.
Oh my gosh, yes. Our annual event of the year is tomorrow. We're so excited and nervous all at the same time. This is that one event of the year that we use to fundraise for the animal shelter and all the rescues existing and the ones that are going to come into the rescue. So we're very, very hopeful that it is going to be a huge success. We do have a few more tickets to sell. So if anybody's looking to support our mission, please, there's an Eventbrite, so you can get a ticket and come and join.
All right, Anna Maria and Bailey, thank you so much for joining us and for all the work you do saving animals.
Thank you so much. Thank you.